Okay, so open your Illustrator. So we have downloaded a croquis template which was straight, looking in front with hands a little apart so that we can make sleeves easily. Right, so you can just copy this image, paste it on your Illustrator, decrease or adjust the size the way you want, right? Now what you can do is you just lock this image. So before locking, let me just decrease the opacity so that it works like a base for you to make an tech pack or a flat sketch. So once this is done, uh, just select the image and click Ctrl plus 2. So what will happen, this image is going to be locked, so it is not going to shift when you work on it, right? So let's find a design, um, a reference design, so that reference design which will help you to understand which kind of designs you want to make it here. Yes. So most of you are using ruffles, right? And some sleeves which are little bigger, so I'm going to have such design. Hmm. Okay, so for example you have this as an illustration, or I think, for example, this as an illustration. So let's just copy this image and paste it here. Right. So for reference, I'm saying that. So it has cold shoulder, more of a bishop sleeve, flare skirt, and this design. Right. So we are going to make this as a flat sketch here. So you have pen tool, take pen tool. So it's a symmetrical design. So we are just going to make half of it and then we are going to replicate the same. Right. So I'll start from the middle. It has a round neckline. So I'm just making a V neckline and I'm gonna make it this way after making all the curves later on. So first of all, I'm not going to go like this. This is a top here. So we are going to make the top here and we are going to make the separate sleeves here and then the skirt portion, right? So this is still here. Then you have a curve, so you can just click and drag. Okay, the outlines were not active, so from here I'll just switch up the colors and I'll click on the outline and I'll have a black outline. So if you see, this is the main waist, it is just below the bust. So I'm just keeping it here and I'm making it straight for now, and this is here. Right, so if you have made this, if you're not, I'm not satisfied with the whole portion, so I'm just going to use the direct selection tool and click on these anchors and I'll delete. try and adjust these angles. So once this portion was done, we are going to make the sleeve portion. So for sleeve, the hand is here. Again, take your pen, go like this. So for here, it is like a flat dress which is laid on the floor. That's it. So we are not going to see how the body goes. We are just taking this as a reference, right? So we are going to make like this. And as the design is like this, you can have a little flounce here, and as the cuff is there, so we are just gonna have the design like this at least. This way the sleeve is done, right? So sleeve portion is done. Let's make the cuff. Again, take pen tool. See here, you don't have to give the dramatic folds, right? It's a flat sketch. Make sure each and every shape is closed like this. So this is here. Then okay. So going back to the neckline, it's round. So we're going to select this. Go to direct selection tool and go to pen tool and click on add anchor point. So we have just clicked here, add anchor point here, and it's a little curvy here. So we are just going to click here. So for any portion you can do the same, right? Now you can click it to convert selected anchor point to curve. Now once this is done, go back to direct selection tool and make it a little curve here. Make it a little. So we haven't clicked. So click on convert to curves, and this is right. Now for darts, you can just have pen tool back. As you can see, there is this dart and this dart. So just below the bust, you can have a line here, and then on the princess line you can have the other dart, right? Simple. Now for flares, for the bottom portion, you can again have the same pen tool, repeat it on the waist. This is how it is going here, little curve, and then it's going like this. So for making flares, you just have to make the shape like this first, right? just make it half, or you can go for full also, but I'm making it half so that it looks symmetrical, right? So you're going to make like this. Later on you're going to make it a little 3D. So how will make it little 3D, right? So you can just select the skirt. I'm going to fill the colors here so that nothing is visible at the back, and you can take pen tool again and make this as a straight line like this, right? So it's like a fold. Similarly here also make a line. So it's like a 3D fabric fold is coming. Now once this is done, let me have a crease here. So again pen tool, the straight line here, and random straight line here. So it can be for all the ruffles, right? So if you have more ruffles, you can make more of it, more folds like this, and then that's it. Okay, so we have a center partition here also, so we are going to make like this one. Okay, so the half design is done. Before making it, you know, repeating it again, we are going to have the stitch line. So there are two types of stitches: the top stitch, which is visible, and the invisible stitch. So if you see on your sketches here, these stitch lines are visible, right? And these here, the fabric is also stitched, but these stitch lines are not visible, so we are not going to make here. And maybe on the hem the stitch lines are visible. So the top stitch which is visible, which is going to be visible on your garment, you're going to show that, and rest you're going to avoid it. So what you can do is, you can take direct selection tool, you can just click on the center anchor point and just click copy and paste, control C and control V, right? So it is going to copy the same thing. So what you will do not copy paste it, just select the center anchor point. No need to select this or this point, just select the center point and click control C and control F, copy in front, right? So it is going to copy it in the front. Okay, control C, control F, right? So it is going to copy in front. Just drag it a little here like a seam, right? You can copy paste also, just place it there. Once this is done, go to stroke, it is visible here. If these tools are not visible, go to windows, go to control, click on control, and these windows will be available. So go to stroke now, click on the dashed lines. So the gap is very much, so you just click here, let's say 2, and here let's say 3, right? So this is how it is. Again, this is very big, so gap is 2, dash is 2. Just keeping it 2 to 9. So it will be like a even dash. Maybe in some of the software this will be default. By default you'll click here, it is going to make something like this. In case it does not make like this, just avoid it, right? So here we had this thing. Now for here also we are going to do the same thing. Click here, click on the center anchor, control C, control F, say F and shift it here. Again, for either you do this or you can take eyedropper tool and click on the previous eyedropper, so it is going to take the same design, right? I think the seam lines were on hole also, so you'll repeat this step everywhere you want to show see the lines. So I'm not going to make everything. So here also, so here we have multiple points. We are just going to take this middle, this, click shift and select the multiple points, right? So we have selected only 3 points. Do not select the closing points, right? Only select the center point. Click shift and select all the points. Control C, control F, and then just drag your design, right? And then take eyedropper, and this is it. Right, so similarly for here also, for here also it is the same thing. I'm not doing it again, otherwise the video is going to be a very long video. Now once this is done, means once you're satisfied with your design, select this entire thing. You have a copy, you can copy it, paste it, right click, transform, reflect, and vertical reflection. Okay, right, so this is it. Place it nicely on the design like this, right? So your design will be completed. So in case you have an asymmetrical design, you'll make the design again, right? So no need to get into the shading things. Now we have locked the crookie, so we are gonna unlock the crookie. So control alt plus 2 to unlock your crookie. Just select this. So this is your front is done, but still there are few things which are incomplete, which is it's not on the body, so your back views will also be visible, right? So how do you show that? Right here, make a straight line, check it, add. Okay, again the lines are not visible. Click on the anchor, convert to curve, and make it a curve. Right. So the back portion is visible. Similarly with armhole, and this portion is gonna be having the same thing. So you take the pen tool and make the back of it. Let's make a smooth one, right? So for this I'm gonna copy, paste, right click, transform, reflect, vertical, and paste it here. Right. Same we are gonna do in the sleeve portion also. So making it a little 3D. So now this portion is done. The front view is done. So you select everything, you group it, control G, right? Select everything, control G. Now once this is done, what you do next is just copy paste this thing here and we are going to eliminate the fronts. We are seeing the back portion. So ungroup it, delete all these things, the front portions. Okay. So we will not have darts at the back also. And delete this, right, and here, and delete this portion, and for this point we are gonna make it straight. Right, you can name it as zipper also. And here I'm gonna delete this point and this point. So I'll just fix it to top, so it will look more like a back portion. So the back portion is also ready, no need to change anything else. So front and back, you group them together. Delete this, delete this. That's okay, the design is going to be on white page, so if the color is filled, that is also good. Otherwise this will also work good. So it is the design size, the way you want to present it, right? So you can make a chart here writing all the details. You can have the size here, use your font and everything, and then your tech pack will be ready. You can use pen tool to just arrow it. For example, this is a sleeve, which sleeve, this which neckline, right? This some, if there is some button detail, just make a circle from here. Like for example, if you have button here, so just make a circle and pen tool here. Okay. Now with text tool, write everything. Keep the font small. So similarly for other things, and your flat sketch will be ready. You just have to write the chest size, the bust size, the waist, the hip, the sleeve length, and this length, the neck depth, and the sizes whichever you can write it here. And as we have seen in the starting also, some of the tech packs templates, you can follow any template of your choice from internet, that what it has written there, right? So for example, this one, right? So date, style number, gender, fabric, season, size, fabric content, designer, and a little description. And either you write the size like this, or you just write like this. So everything will work for you guys, right? I hope this will help you out. Thank you so much.